Well, hello everyone. You hear right here is like for Manny Mick, 25 here is talking about right here is like basically that to celebrate. Of course, you say the 4 years since been on YouTube. It is of knowing about anybody probably think about it's like for ways of course to celebrate. It's like besides say with the dancing, it is of knowing about anybody maybe think about. Yeah, it's like so if I were to think about it, it's like for 10,000 points it is. It's like anybody probably think about between $10 and of course maybe with $20 it is. For sure it is. It's talking about it's the worth the math it is. And then on your hand too that knowing about is that with and most of the time that whenever I think about it, it's like the videos of course I do, it's like we say with the colorings it is, and on your hand too that knowing about that it's like the types of dancing and of course other skills of course that more likely I have and talking about it, it's like since ever since from today it's like from October the 23rd I think nearly 4 years ago would have been either Tuesday or Wednesday, something like that. But on the other hand too, that knowing about that yeah, if anybody say were to watch me on YouTube, it is I'm talking about this like so far as the things of course that the types of entertainment of course that I did of course for the videos I do is like talking about it's like say with the phone call it is like talking about like if I take a phone call it is or so or if you mopping the floors and like talking about the type of job of course more likely I don't think it would interest anybody. It says if you would clean the windows or mop the floors, it's like the best thing of course maybe to know about. It's like besides this job, what it's saying is so far it's just to dance with it. But other than that, like talking right here is talking about it's like to remember, of course, from the 4 years since I joined it is the types of activities, of course, I did. It's like so far as to say either between dance and, of course, Blue Moon and Star Night Sky is how about the types of jobs, of course, more likely that we would probably have to do it is so far as it's just to dance with it. But other than that, right here, it's talking about right here is like like I'll tell you what though, okay, about the whole thing about it's like talking about like the type of video, of course, like talk about like yeah, you want to know what you learned today? Like you talk about right here is like about how much dirt do you think, of course, is on its mop? How much dirt do you think? And how do you wring it out? Knowing about like and how do you wring it out? And of course it's and how do you hold it, huh? Like and how do you hold it? And make sure your wrist is not nice and like and talk about it if this is called say like with the top of it with the broomstick, huh? With the broomstick, huh? But other than that, like talk right here is like the type of stick right here. I can talk about like the son of the Wicked Witch. Like talk about like kind of so bothered by it. But other than that, I talk about and so far as is with the dance with it. But other than that, I tell right here is that anybody maybe think about yeah that so far as about whenever I got on YouTube, of course, it was I just think about that if I were to say some type of company, anybody may think of it, it's like so far as seeing the Prince of what, like talking about like this, like I can see clearly now the rain is gone, and I can see all obstacles in my way. It is gonna be a fun on a sunshiny day, and look. And all up the blue skies. But other than that, I talk right here, and so far as to dance with it. But other than that, right here, it's the types of jobs, of course, that we may think about. Like, don't want to do one of these days. Let's talk about this. Like, and talk about like ow, or ew, or ow. Right, that like talk about after you mop the floors, like. That is some interesting spot right there. Like talk about like the wop clean, like that talk about right here. As I was saying with the mop, it's like you hold it right here and so forth as to dance with it. Like and so far as to dance with it. But other than that right here, anybody maybe think about it, like yeah, like talking to life, like well, watch me on YouTube and on your hand too to know about like hey, what were you doing even before you like you got on say this channel? Like talking about right here, like anybody maybe think about that yeah, what was I doing? Like I was doing say so far as like I was doing greeting cards. Like talk right here, like with the greeting cards, quite a few of them, of course. This one right here is blank, but I'm here until for to talk about say ways, of course, to earn 10,000 points, huh? is to know about that, yeah, if the work was done by you, then more likely, so far as sake, with the credit. And so far as the dance with it. And then all I hear, like, talk as like take a phone call, it is like, I tell you so, okay? Like, I'm busy, okay? What's going on? Hey, man, I want to know, okay? To tell you what, like, I saw your video, okay? And I'm just wondering, okay? Why do you just want to dance with it? What do I mean? Well, I'll tell you one thing about the dance with, okay? If you get bored, okay, I don't know why you need to put your headphones on, but on your hand too, unless about and talk about something else, of course, for entertainment, such as what you call like boom 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 boom. Well, other than that, like talk about. But other than that, like talk about, do you think music is kind of a distraction, or the fact about something that maybe you want to keep yourself entertained while you're doing your job, and so forth, is the dance with it. And so far as the dance with it. Other than that, I talk right here and stuff and that's the reason why. Any more questions? Well, I'm just wondering, okay, well, what do you mean by that? I just explained. I mean, it's you said this is the dance with it. I still get bored. Well, you still get bored, huh? Well, let's just say if I were to say is I could put, if you look forward to 10,000 points and then it's like, is that entertainment enough? For what? Well, I'd just say is the dance with it, is knowing about the, after the job is done, right? And like talking about the type of, tools. Would you rather mop the floor by hand? Or would you rather use something like this? It's like with the scrub brush right here. Because a lot of people probably think about that, a job that maybe you don't want to do. So far as the dance with it. Other than that, like, and don't me feel like a retard now. But other than that, like, talk right here. And so far as the dance with it. But other than that, right here. Okay. I'm just wondering, okay? Because she says to dance with it. But on the other hand, too, that I am dancing with it. And I'm not a good dancer. Well, all you have to do is just go, like, just dance with it, man. And then just dance with it to the left. And then dance with it to the right, and all I do is just dance with it. But other than that, right here, let's talk right here. And so far, it's with it to dance with it. But other than that, right here, I'll tell you this all, okay? So far as the dance with it, yeah, and so far is the dance with it. And so far is the dance with it. And like talk about there, so far as keep yourself entertained, like, and so far as like, are you really that bored? Okay, getting the job done, because on your hand too, knowing about, anybody probably think about, like, and the job is really not all that boring, huh? Like, all you have to do is just dance with it. But right here is talking about it here, like, okay, well, I'll tell you this, okay? Like, all I have to do is just dance with it, okay? Well, I'll dance with it, and then all I have to do is, like, all by having fun, huh? Well, yeah, all by having fun and knowing about is to teach ourselves, it's like the basic skills and the course of the lesson. And all you had to do is just dance with it. Like, and anybody probably think about, really. Like, if you were to dance, of course, if you were to dance to this, but on the hand to know about, there are some things, of course, you may not want to dance to, and then that's all about the fact about, like, this is serious stuff, huh? But, alright, now, like, this is serious stuff. But other than that, right here, let's talk about, like, oh yeah, well, what's so serious? Well, on our hand to the knowing about that, we probably think about the stuff that, of course, that we had to do other than just dance with it. We ought to know about, as I talking about right here, as so far as dance. Like, you gotta dance to the left and dance to the right, and on your hand to the knowing about, it's like with the score. If you lose 10,000 points, then more likely that it's possible that, well, what went wrong, huh? What went wrong? Well, I'll tell you so, what went wrong, because on your hand too, it's like the mop bucket you spilled over, or the fact about it is like it did. It's too dirty. Oh, this is too dirty? Oh, well, I didn't notice that. I didn't notice that, but on the hand too didn't know about, anybody maybe think about that, and all I had to do was just dance with it. But then I talk about, it's like anybody probably think about, the whole purpose, of course, about the job, of course, and knowing about it, it's like the things, of course, that maybe you don't want to do,
from what you do want to do. I know about it's like, so far as we learn by our experience, okay? Is that gonna, by our experience, okay? I get the idea now. I get so far with 10,000 points, okay? You have not stayed there. You too. You talk right here, so far as it's the dance with it, and talk right here, it's talk like, it's to celebrate like in 4 years. I talk right here, so far is the dance with it for our experience.